I can't.
She is loving it.
I gotta plug this phone in.
I had her snoring there for a minute.
Do, 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 do.
Gosh. Go fix my shorts.
Whoa, hello. Did you
Oh,
pull? Did you pull a me?
no, I got too dizzy.
Oh, well, you're still
Oh,
recovering. Gotta take it slow.
I did take it slow. I don't know what the heck happened. I just like, woo.
Gotta take it easy.
No, if you
Hey,
go on
Dorothy.
and watch the replay, if you go on and watch you'll see the replay of me falling.
Pull a me.
It was just out of nowhere.
Yeah, pull a me. Well, here's
I'm
the
one
oldest.
that almost just face planted.
There's oldest. Um, woke up this morning, was finally pulling out of it. So
Broke the heat fever too.
yeah, broke the fever.
What was that?
About 1 o'clock this morning. So she finally woke up this morning and say what about 80%?
Mm-hmm.
So she still has a little bit of recovering to do,
Like
but
95% now. I just need this stupid headache to go away.
well, that's to be expected. It's going to take a little bit. It always does after you have a fever.
Mm-hmm.
Dorothy says she's glad you're feeling better.
Hello.
And Woogie, she got up this morning and was like
100.
damn near.
She's 100 now.
Yeah.
She's too tired to come up and say hi.
But yeah, they both want to say thank you very much for all your well wishes and get wells.
I figured I'd come in and show.
So yeah, they are definitely on the mend now. Definitely.
Everything is moving in circles.
Hey, Big Chief. Yeah, it's always not a good thing when this one gets fevers. Ever a good thing.
Luckily, it was a super high one.
Go 1037 is a
Still, 103 isn't as bad as the one I had last time.
yeah.
Heck, that took
Yeah, and
forever
she
to break.
does. She does. That's kind of part of something she's had ever since she had COVID. Um
Last fever was like
whenever she
110.
has a little bit of a headache, she gets a little dizzy with it.
I think.
So, but as soon as the headache goes away, that goes away too. But she's also still hasn't eaten a lot yet.
Actually, I ate crackers for breakfast.
Okay. But you
Ate
also went
sandwich for
almost
lunch.
2 days without eating.
Yeah. Ate
So
a sandwich for lunch and then ate 2 grilled cheese for dinner. I was hungry by the time dinner came around.
good.
I mm,
So now
I can walk and
whatever
not fall.
what but and don't forget y'all, she is my daughter.
Yeah, if y'all watch, like in the beginning, I stood up and then nearly fell over.
She is my daughter. So she gets it honest too. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick so you can see.
Oh, I'll go back and watch it, babe. Yeah, she is my daughter.
Something out of the cartoons.
Oh, definitely my kid.
Password, please.
Watch.
I don't know your.
Oh, crap.
I'm like, I don't know your password on your work phone.
Oh, it's extended. Um okay.
Aw.
I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. I'm
You have to check that out.
that's Hades and Athena's new addition.
Oh my! Ooh, I should have done that.
My kid,
Yeah, I should have done that.
my kid.
Oh,
Yeah, you're still not 100%, darling.
that's so cute
I
though.
know.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I can't be looking at this phone right now. I'll look at it later.
Okay.
All right. Go rest.
All right. Yeah, it is something out of the cartoons. I was standing up straight like this, and then just whoa! I swear, you know how what's that one cartoon show?
I don't know which one you're talking about.
I don't know either, but it's where this one guy would be standing up straight and then just fall over randomly. I
That's a
can't
lot of
think.
the cartoons.
No, it's like this one Pacific one though. I can't think of it.
I don't. It sounds like me. Yes, sunrise. Yes.
I can't think.
Oh, Judy. Yeah, no, it's part the electrolytes probably because, like I said, she's
All right, I'm gonna go get water though.
yes.
I need a cool drink. Ow!
What'd you do? Hit the thing, child. Definitely my kid,
It's too narrow right there.
Becky. Well, it doesn't
It's,
help that I'm leaning back either.
yeah, it's hot in here. Just get up here.
Close my door.
Love you.
Love you.
Soon you'll get crazy hour. Soon you'll be getting crazy hour back. Just let me get rid of this headache first. Because now I feel like I'm bad pass out.
Because you've been up all day
Yeah. I haven't slept all day.
and you're still recovering.
Yeah.
Rest.
I haven't been tired.
I know, but your body is still recovering.
Yeah.
And you know it's always rough after you had a high fever like that. All right,
Yeah,
rest.
this ain't your headache.
Water and rest.
Yes.
Scoot.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you.
No, we always have to be real careful with her after a fever. She's always a little off balance and struggles with a headache for a day or so afterwards. Okay. Um, she when she was younger, she had um, multiple febrile seizures, which are fever induced seizures, and it's just something that we always will have to be cautious of now, um, and something that she will always be susceptible to now. So um, she's always a little off balance, a little um, not yet antics. Um, and then she struggles with a bit of a headache for a day or so afterwards. And then on top of that, ever since she had COVID 2 years ago, oh, Judy, no. Oh, honey. Okay. Um, every time she has a headache, she also gets a little lightheaded, a little dizzy. So that doesn't help either. Here's the baby. Come on. There it goes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You see the crack in my screen protector. This is a brand new screen protector. I cannot win with screen protectors. Oh, she's precious. Oh, she's precious. So yeah, one night I was up all night because the youngest started in the morning, oldest started at night, and then that night. So that was the first night. And then last night I was up and down all night monitoring fever. It broke about 1 o'clock, but I was still up and down checking all night. Oh, I bet. Um, to make sure it didn't come back. Hey, Papa. Papa. All right, Judy. Oh my God, Becky. Okay, antics. Yeah, send it to me. Um, so what's going on, Judy? What's yeah, she's right here. Um, what's going on, Judy? Talk to me, talk to me, because I've been out of the loop for 2 days. That must be it. All right, I got it, Mama. I got it. Sending you hugs, Papa. I still keep forgetting to put oil on my chair. Scooter is taking the night off. She's gonna try to get some rest. Yeah, she emailed me a little while ago to let me know. Yes, Becky. My house has been quiet. Yeah, Papa, that's what's been going on here. Yeah, it is. My house has been quiet for 2 days, and it my house is never quiet. My house is never quiet. Yeah, she's. I think I've been keeping her up too late. I think I've been keeping her up too late. Too late. So she's gonna try to get some rest. Yeah, I did hear from her, so all is well. Um, as far as that, yes, yes, she is going to bed. So, oh, at least she better have. your fog. I'm assuming that means dog. I'm assuming. I'm assuming. All right, Sunrise. Oh, I'm yes, she does. So we remember this picture from MD Media. Hey, Sherry, how are you, honey? I saw that. He's been indulging. He's already said that he overindulged. So, or actually, it was overinfloged. I think is how he what he said. So it's all good. So here's the original. See, and there's my take on it. I like it. I think it came out good. Not great, but good. I think it looks all right. Right, Sunrise? She was out hunting. We got the late hunt going on right now. Oh, wonderful, Sherry. Well, hello, Mo. Windshield wiper. Yeah. Came out all right. I don't think Scott's gonna like that. And then while I was watching Marilyn and Chad and Poet, um, and Marilyn and Cheryl and Chad and Poet, and then there were a couple of other people. I was sketching out my door. I love the way it came out. I hope so, because that sky to get that gradient on that sky. Mm, you don't want her husband. She's not hunting. Her husband is hunting. Probably with one of his buddies. Just saying. Yeah, getting that gradient and the color tone, the value on that sky was driving me nuts. But I got it without washing out the sun, and I still got the brightness. I know I popped in and liked on his channel too. I saw you. Um, because I forget that he doesn't have memberships. I don't do super chats. I do memberships, gifting memberships. So, yeah, I got it as close as I could get it. I mean, I think I did pretty daggum good, but I still didn't lose the brightness of the sun. So I think it came out pretty good. Not great, but good. Yeah, I know, Papa. I know, Papa. Yeah, antics. They have pew pews in Georgia. Um, we have really big pew pews here in Nevada too. Really big ones. We have really big ones. Like I have a rifle. It's 243. Hubby has a matching rifle, and his is a 6.5 Creedmoor. Mine will easily take down a very large buck. His will easily take down a very large elk. So, and they're matching his and hers. And one of these days we will pull tags and we will go on our own hunt. Yeah, I have little ones too. Those are just for targets though. All right. All right, antics. We'll see you later, honey. Oh. Ow. Pup's doing what? I'm not doing nothing. Sweet and innocent. I am sweet and innocent. Damn it. I am sweet and innocent. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do it. Hey, Brad. I didn't do it. It's not my fault. Yeah. I'm staying out of it. Hi, Mo. Are you back? Hi. Where you at? Oh, here you are. Ooh, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, cool. Oh, let's not pluck chickens in the car. That's going to be a mess. Let's not and say we did. I don't know what you're talking about, Sunrise. No clue. No idea what you're talking about. No idea. Hey, Lydia, how are you, honey? He went to that base. Interesting. I need some tunes. I need some tunes. Do, 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 do. Playlist.
Go.
Uh,
Back in your room.
Daddy got this.
Get back in your room. Go. Go see mommy. Go see mommy.
Help with what? Ow! Dude!
Get your ass back in there. Now sit. Be pretty. Okay. Easy. Now back in your room. Get your head back. Get your head back.
Are you being a goofy girl?
Get your head back. There, you
Email me. We'll talk. Papa, email me. We'll talk.
Here you got his cookie too.
Okay.
She probably already had one.
No, I've not given her her special cookies yet. All right. There we go. Email me. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. No, no, no. Her special cookies are so the treats that you guys see me give her aren't just cookies. They're not just biscuits. They're actually supplements. Because she does the sploots and she is so active and helps me with my mobility and helping me get up off the floor, and things like that. She gets um, biscuits that are extra omegas and extra glucosamine and chondroitin for her hips and joints. And that's actually what those biscuits are that she gets at night. Try to catch my phone. Um, that's actually the biscuits that she gets at night that you guys see me give her. So those are supplements. They're not just biscuits. Get my phone here in a second. Yeah, Don's still here. No, 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 no. They're just extra supplements for hip and joints and skin and coat. All right. So, Lydia, hopefully it's just um just argue with you. I know the feeling. Um, hopefully, it's just a dense spot. That's what I'm praying for. It's just a dense spot. Okay? It's just a dense spot. And those will pick up darker on the mammogram. So that's what I'm hoping. It's just a denser area, a dense spot. I know you're not licking my blanket. That better be your paw you're licking. Mona, I can see you. That's half your paw and half my blanket. It's not good for you to lick the blanket. Diving on Mona. Okay. All right, you'll have to let us know Monday night. Papa. See, and you talk about me and my coffee. Choices. Choices. All right, Sunrise. Go get some rest, my dear. And give that baby an extra snuggle from us tomorrow. Yep, that's what it represents. Every day we are presented with choices to make. Big choices, little choices. Choices that may affect the rest of our life or may not. And just like with a door, we have to make choices if we want to move somewhere in life. If we want to leave the house, if we want to leave a room, we have to take action to physically open the door. Same with choices. Just like with a door, sometimes once you go through a door, you can't always come back. Sometimes once you make a choice, you can't always undo that choice. And just like with a door, you'll never get anywhere if you don't open the door. You'll never get anywhere in life without making choices. You'll without opening the door, without making the choice, you never get to learn how strong you might just be. You never get to see the beautiful things. And you never get to learn about yourself. Thank you. I think. Brad. Hey, Darth. Yes, people can be strange, but some of the strangest people are some of the most interesting people. I had learned that. Sometimes it takes walking through that door and making the choice to learn just how strong you can be. And some people need to be reminded of that. Yeah, and there's Alice. That's what the door represents. Choices. Ah, sometimes even that is no longer a choice, and you are forced to do something. Then what do you do? Sometimes you're forced to make a choice, whether you want to or not. Ooh. Mm. Yeah, see, I'm kind of digging that quote. I'm digging that quote. Yeah. Oh, cool, Robert. I gotta let that dry. Yeah. I was sitting here sketching it out while I was watching Marilyn earlier. I saw. Okay, Darth. The only comment I see is where you said hey to everybody. Let me go onto YouTube. Y'all, I think Darth may have been hit with the invisibility bug. What the hell? Yeah, it looks that way. The only comment, Darth, that I see from you is where you said, hey, everybody. So if you have a backup YouTube channel that you can use so you can chat, or if you don't have a backup, maybe create one with a completely separate email address for instances like this. Several people have had to do that. Yeah, because the only comment I see is where you said, hey, everyone. Sure, Papa. That's crazy. Oh, that makes me mad. Yeah, that and as far as what you're, yeah. Well, yeah, we already knew that. We already knew that, Papa. Yeah. They're a little bit off the rockers. Just a wee little bit. They're not happy. But oh well, guess what? It's part of life. Get over it. Get over it. I know. With all their losses, I know. Um, Again, oh well, get over it. Because here's what they're forgetting. Yes, they have the First Amendment to practice their so-called religion. Um, but ooh, I like that one too. Um, but at the same token, it does not override our. You're fine, Papa. I got you. It might just take me a second to translate overindulged Papa speak, but I can get you. Um, yes, they have the First Amendment that protects their right to practice their so-called religion. However, that does not override our First Amendment to speak against it. They are equal in the First Amendment. We have the free right to speak against it just as much, not less than, just as much. Period. However, what is not protected by the First Amendment is the false calls and the wasting of precious resources for the bullshit that they're making up. That is not protected. Yes, Papa. I did because at that point there was nothing that could be done. They'd already called the cops. The cops were already there. There was nothing that could be done. And at that point, it was just funny. It was just funny. Um, I think the cops are getting wiser out there, especially when they walk up and they see I'm just one person there, and I'm just standing there. Just standing there. What did I do? I just told him to settle down. There wasn't any reason. There the cops this last time the cops weren't actually ignorant. No, you're fine. Now the time before, that guy was a little nasty. He even pissed me off. That guy was nasty. But this last time, no, these guys were actually halfway decent. Um, they weren't. They didn't come in with an attitude. Um, they were actually really cool. Um, The time before, I really, really had to bite my tongue because he was, before he realized I was live streaming, he was a real ass. And he was an ass to the person who I had with me in the car. Once he realized I was live streaming, whole other story. Um, whole other story. His demeanor completely changed once he realized I was live streaming. Um, these guys, these guys were kosher. Once they realized that there was no disturbance, there was no issue, there, everything that they, I guess, had been told was BS. Um, there was no issues, and they were actually really kosher. Um, in my experience, they don't want to look like an ass on a live stream with the cops that I've dealt. They don't want to look like an ass. That's not to say all of them. That's not to say that any of them really give a shit one way or another. The ones that I've dealt with, once they realize they're on live stream, you know, I don't seem to have a problem. And seeing I live stream not only to, you know, protect myself as far as making sure that if anything happens, I have it on camera, but also to hold myself accountable so that, I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. And if I do, y'all will hold me accountable. I mean, y'all are going to call me out. Hey, Jen, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, yeah, you got a point. I shouldn't. Okay. So there's multiple reasons why I live stream. It's to protect myself. So you guys can see what Vegas looks like, because Vegas is completely different than a lot of these other orgs. It's a lot slower, yes. Um, it's probably one of the dirtiest and most rundown celebrity centers. Um, I'd be willing to bet. Um, it is filthy. It is very unkempt. Um, I'm gonna try to remember to take my camera, my regular camera with me, and see if I could get some shots of the exterior of like the walls and stuff. Oh, Papa. I don't know if that'd be a good idea for you or not. Hey, Marla. Um, so I can kind of give you guys a better understanding of the conditions of that property. Um, yeah, yeah, I should be doing art. Um, yeah, that property is not. It's supposed to be a celebrity center, and what you would think the standards of what a celebrity center should be held to, it's just not. It's just not. It's not. And it's really hard since I do use streaming platforms. It's really hard to show that to you guys on camera. So, what I might do is take my regular camera with me the next time I go down and get some still photos and share those with you guys, because it is not the property is not up to the standards of what a celebrity center should be at all, at all. Um, so right, Marla? Right? Yeah, I always wants art. Really? And I actually came up with an art piece that actually has a ton of meaning behind it tonight. And this is what I get of a quiet man. Yeah. All right. Do I want dragon's blood on the door or turquoise? Hmm. All right. Let's see. This is dragon's blood. Oh, I love that color. That's dragon's blood. That's my husband to a T. That's kind of turquoise, and then that's also kind of turquoise. That's kind of that's, hmm. I know, I know. I think I want to go with, or no, that's still too green. What about this one? Ooh, yeah. I think I'm going to go with that one. It's more blue. Yep, that's the one I'm going with. Yep. Yeah, I love this color. It's a little too dark. There we go. That's better. Good night, Robert. We'll see you later, honey. A little bit darker down here. Do-do. All right, let that dry. Okay. Do cops want you to attack them? Not usually. I'm glad to be back in my colors too, Marla. Yeah, Papa, not usually. I wouldn't anyways. All right, Papa. Yeah, it's not great when you're not wearing glasses. Not great. Drop out a little bit. So it's about choices. Just like with a door, everything in life, you have to, if you want to go somewhere, you have to open the door. If you want to go to another room, you have to open the door. Just like with choices, everything in life is a choice. Big choices, little choices, life changing choices. The choice just to get out of bed, the choice to, you know, everything is a choice. You can be on this side of the door. And with choices, you have to make the choice. You have to do something for the choice. This door, you have to open the door. If you don't open the door, you never know what's going to be on the other side. If you don't make the choice, if you don't make the choice with some things, you may never have the chance to learn just how strong you might be. If you don't make some choices, you may never know what options could have been out there for you. One choice leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. One door leads to another, leads to another, leads to another. Well, if I had a problem with you, Papa, I'd tell you. I'm not like that. I don't have a problem with you. And I don't know why I don't know. I got no answer for that. So that is Hey Maya. So that is the story behind the door. Door represents choices. Just like choices, you have to act to open the door. You want to see the other side? Gotta open it. Want your life to change? Gotta make a choice. Want something different? Gotta make a choice. Want something to change? Gotta make a choice. Just like opening a door. Hey, poet. How are you, honey? So that is the door. And I was actually sketching this while I was listening to Marilyn, Chad, Cheryl, and Poet. That's a little too thick. There we go. Oh, I know that feeling well. I know that feeling well. You know you are always welcome here, my dear. Well, good. I'm glad. I am glad. You guys look like you're having a lot of fun. They are. Yeah, finally. Oldest's fever finally broke about 1 a.m. or so. Um, I was still up and down all night checking her. And good night, Lydia, honey. We'll see you later. Keep us updated. Okay. Um, her fever finally broke about 1 a.m. Um, she got up to 103.7. And the thing with her, though, is she has a history of febrile seizures. Um, so anytime she pops with a fever, if we can't get it down, um, it can be troublesome to put to just put it out there. Um, so yeah, that's yeah. Um, and with her, because of the seizures that she's had in the past, because she's had so many of them, her body has a hard time controlling her body temperature, and she spikes quickly, and so that's why it's we have to be so cautious. So yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, she's doing well now. Um, okay, Lydia. Yeah, just let us know, honey. Um, it's always stressful when she pops with a fever. Um, always stressful when she pops with a fever. Low grade is no big deal, but anytime she gets over like 102, it's like okay. And then the higher she gets, the more stressed I get, and it's like you know because it's always um, because she's had so many seizures. Fever, basically, febrile seizures are fever induced seizures. So there's no treatment course, there's no prevention course other than preventing fevers. So yeah, um, what fun. Yeah. So it's always stressful. Needless to say, I don't sleep much anytime she has a fever because I'm constantly checking on her. So yeah, it finally broke about 1 a.m. And I was still up and down checking on her all night, making sure it didn't spike again. And it didn't, thank goodness. Um, youngest woke up this morning, probably I'd say 95% recovered. Her biggest issue is her muscles are still sore from all of the heaving. Um, she's still a bit weak, but otherwise she's good. Oldest is um, still struggling with the headache from the fever, which that's normal for her. Anytime she gets a fever like that, she usually, fights a headache for a day or so. Um, with most kids, they typically do, but since she's had so many seizures, it's something that she may not. Um, we don't know. And that's basically what the doctors have told us. Um, We don't know. And because she's had so many seizures, it's a possibility she may not. And that's all we can go on. It's all we can go on. So, yeah, that's all we got. Um, so unless she has another seizure, we won't know. And she may very well be, yeah, it's a wait and see. Exactly. And it may be something that she may be susceptible to for the rest of her life. So, yeah, it's what we got. So it's not a disorder. It's not, um, it's not like epilepsy or anything that can be treated or um, medicated to reduce the occurrences. It's not that kind of seizure. Um, Basically, anytime she has a fever, if the fever gets too high, her brain can't handle it, and her brain misfires, sends her into a seizure. Um, so this isn't a type of seizure that can be treated or medicated or anything like that. So yeah, but she got up this morning and was like wide-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning. So not quite bushy-tailed, but definitely trying to get there. She's finally able to eat. Um, Still a bit weak, still a bit unstable, but definitely much better than the last day and a half. So everybody is definitely on the mend. Thank goodness. Because I don't think I can handle another night. I mean, it's one thing, to just not sleep. I'm used to that. It's completely different when they're sick. So, all right, Brad. We'll see you later, honey. Have a good day at work. Yeah, it's definitely completely different when they're sick. So I'm just glad I'm glad they're doing better. So thank goodness. And then I came home from work this afternoon, sitting here in my chair, and literally crashed out and took a nap, literally sitting right here. Yeah, took a nap sitting right here. So I'm one tired puppy. So, but yeah, it's they're doing good now. I'm betting probably by lunch tomorrow. I'm betting she'll be good. Oh yeah, yeah. I got off work this afternoon and I was dragging. I came home, I sat down, and I was sitting here for, I don't know, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. And I was like, conk. I was out. guess I guess youngest came in here and she was talking to me. Then hubby goes by and he's like, "You're asleep." Ew. I know I'm supposed to get some more next week. This weekend? This weekend? Hang on, let me check the weather. Rain snow mix this Saturday and Monday, Tuesday, snow. Ugh. How are you, Jessica? So, but yeah, now they're doing good. They definitely want to um, say thank you. Um, they definitely very much appreciate all the get well messages. Yeah, definitely appreciated it. Yeah, I know you ain't licking my bed. Come here. Scoot your butt over here. I know you're not licking my bed. That's not good for you. I can't. What are you doing? Do you want your cookies? I get your cookies. I get them. Let me get them. I get two of them because that's what. That. Hang on, chill. See, you're standing on my phone and my tablet. Hang on, let me move it out of the way. Okay, you ate them. You ate them. Oh, good. Again, you got icky face. Gimme. Let me clean your face. You got ickies. Hey, you helped make her spoiled, so I don't want to even hear it. The hell you didn't. You got icky. Clean your face. Bullful. She is the best. See, huh? Her's the best. I love you. I love you. You got hair. Okay.
Hi, baby.
You helped spoil her too. I don't want to even hear it. Tell him you helped too, Daddy. Like that was a big yawn. I know that face is just priceless. Was that your daddy? He went in his room and shut the door, so you're stuck with me. You got your daddy snuggles early. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Oh, yet. Oh, this is my girl. Yeah, you. Daddy went in his room and shut the door. You're stuck with Mama, unless you want to go out and sit with the girls. Okay. Are you gonna go spoot? Are you spooting on the floor behind me like usual? Got your butt. Got your butt. I did. I got your butt. And there she goes, right on the floor behind me. All right, watch your piggies. Okay, there we go. Oh, snort and snuff. Love you. She cracks me up. He denies helping me spoil her, and she's rotten, but yet he didn't help. Hmm. He gives her just as many treats as I do. Don't let him lie to you. Just as many treats as I do. All right, now I got to figure out what do I want to do for right here. Right, Jessica? Exactly. We just in it. Huh. What do I want to do? I have an idea. I have an idea. I didn't wash all the color out, but that's all right. All right, I will come back and revisit this. we'll come back and revisit that at a different time. Let that dry. All right, that is the base color. And I have a surprise technique. I have a surprise technique. But it's going to take a little while to do it. I'm going to have to do it tomorrow. This is the base color. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the wall. I might just leave it white. Might just leave it. How are you doing, Maya? Thought I had another drink in here. What do I do with it? I am not done with this. I am not done with this. There's actually some more components I want to add to this. But I think I might be done for tonight. Yeah, glad Gunner's doing better too. I hear you, Maya. I think I may have inspired Brad to create a door of his own today or soon, at least soon. Yeah, I think he's going to be creating a door of his own. Too big. Oh no. Maya. I'm so sorry, honey. Put these nails in. Did he? Yeah, I like the way that looks better. Let's see. I still have some detailing to do, but yeah, I like that. I like it. Let's see. Here we go. You see the details on it a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to come in here and I've got a little trick that I'm going to do for the ground. Well, mine, there's a little bit of a message. A little bit of a message there. Some people just like the doors. Mine's got a little bit of a message. Yeah. Know how you use saran wrap for like texture on like mountains and stuff for like rocks? No face. Hey, darling. I'm going to do that with the second layer. I'm going to mix up the yellow ochre a little bit darker with maybe a touch of Payne's gray. Just a hint of Payne's gray. And do that so it looks like stones. And then this is already going to be like in between. But I have to find the saran wrap, and it's in the kitchen somewhere. But I have children, so there's no telling where in the kitchen. But in the kitchen somewhere. I know we bought some. Yeah, no, I literally sat here and sketched this out while I was listening mostly to Marilyn and Chad and Cheryl and them tonight, and Poet. Yeah, yeah. So I want it to look like it's like flagstone or something. So I just have to find this saran wrap. I have some. I just don't know where. Because I have an 11-year-old that likes to use it for crafts too. So there's that. There's that. So I have to find it. So I'm going to do that little trick to make it look a little bit like flagstone. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the yellow ochre with a touch of probably Payne's gray. So I still have this yellow ochre as the in between the base coat and then, the secondary. And then I'll probably go in and touch it up a little bit after it dries and bring out the edges a little bit so it looks more like flagstone. I probably will, little stinker. Between the two of them, they're as bad as I am. Seriously, they're as bad as I am. Yeah, yeah. Salt gives you all kinds of cool textures, especially granulating versus non-granulating. You get all kinds of cool textures for sure. For sure. Oh, okay. But on that note, I think it is time. My body is telling me it is time. I have not gotten much sleep, even though I got a short little nap after work. I am beat. I am beat. You know, I used to not care for them a whole lot. Yeah, the last 2 nights have kicked my butt for sure. Um, I do not sleep well when my kids are sick because I'm constantly checking on them. Um, especially when oldest has a fever. Do not sleep well. Um, yeah, the last 2 nights have kicked. Actually, both of them ended up getting sick. So little youngest got sick first through the day. Started in the morning, was sick all day. Um, and then oldest. So she would have started about halfway through what would have been my live. So good thing I didn't go live because y'all would have heard her. um, and she was up and down all night with that. And then last night, she broke out and spiked a fever. And with her, she has febrile seizures. So I was monitoring her all night. She finally broke the fever about 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, but I was still monitoring in case she spiked again. So yeah, I have been almost no sleep for the last 2 days, like catnapping for like 30 minutes at a time. So, but yeah, they're both definitely doing a lot better today. Um, youngest is just about there, still tires out pretty quick, but pretty well recovered. Um, oldest, either, either a dog or a kid, one of the two. Yes, very true. Um, oldest, I'd say she's probably about 90%. Um, she always ends up with a massive headache um, for about a day after a after not a seizure, after a big fever like that. She didn't have a seizure, thank God, but she usually does end up with a pretty big headache for about a day or so after a high fever like that, and that's what she's fighting with. Um, and she's still pretty weak. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Especially when my oldest has a fever, um, because she spikes so quickly, and that's usually what can bring on the seizure. So it's rough when she has a fever. So yeah, I don't sleep. I don't sleep when she has fevers. So but yeah, no, she broke it about 1 o'clock. So, but I was still up and down checking, making sure she didn't spike again. She didn't, thank goodness, but she's still a little weak. She's just started being able to eat uh, today, so that's good. Yeah, luckily these are only um, fever induced seizures. So this isn't something that she's going to have to worry about all the time, like a true seizure disorder. So that's the good thing. Um, but because she's had so many, usually these are something that kids grow out of if they ever have a fever induced seizure, something they grow out of, usually by the time they start school. But because she's had so many, it's a wait and see game. And it's a possibility, again, because she's had so many, that it could be something that she may not grow out of. And it is a type of seizure that there is no treatment course, there is no management course other than not getting a fever, literally. So, yeah, it's still pretty scary. So, and fevers leave her with major headaches, you know, and ever since she had COVID a couple years ago, every time she gets a headache, she gets dizzy. It's, yeah, not cool. Not cool. So, but I'm sure probably by tomorrow. She says she's even with the headache, it was already starting to lessen. She still had it, but it wasn't as bad as it was this morning. So slowly but surely getting there. But this stomach flu that's going around town right now, it is bad. Granted, it's only lasting about 20 hours, 24 hours. No, she doesn't go to school. Um, but no, yeah, no. Well, school aged, which is usually 5, 6, 7 years old. Um, that wasn't the case for her, unfortunately. So, in her case, it may very well be something that she may never grow out of. We won't know. We may never know. Um, the best course of action is trying to prevent fevers as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Um, and when she does happen to have a fever, hey Tracy, we need to get together. Um, yeah, when she does happen to have a fever, trying to get it down as quickly as possible and keep it down. So that's where we're at. But yeah, they're on the mend. They are on the mend. But yeah, this stomach bug that's going through the kids and going through the schools right now. Ooh, it's a bad one. I know. I got you. I know. Yeah, it's a bad one. Um, so four of their friends have come down with it. One of them have had it twice. Well, why didn't you just text me? I don't know if I. Which phone did you call? Because I didn't see it on my phone. Did you call the shop phone? You had to have. Oh no. I don't think I have your number saved in this phone. Hang on. Contacts. Yeah, there it is. You called the shop phone. I don't have it saved. Just text me. I know. Yeah. I know. I got that bottle of Irish cream sitting at the shop too. I'll be there tomorrow for a couple hours in the morning. I got two dogs tomorrow. Oh, you were driving. You were driving. Yeah, don't text me and drive. Please don't. Yeah, I will, Maya. I will. All right, Tracy. I will be by the shop in the morning for a couple hours if you get some time. If not, I'll text you when I leave, or I'll call you, one of the two. We'll figure it out. Sound like a plan? Um, Probably till around noon. That's what I'm thinking. Because one of them is a straight through. I got to work a straight through. So yeah, probably till around noon. So if you're out and about in the morning, swing by. Um, if I don't see you, then I'll just holler at you when I get done, and then we'll go from there. Okay, sounds plan. Sounds like a plan to me. All right. On that note, I'm fixing to crawl in bed because I am one tired puppy. I'm gonna snuggle up to my dog, and hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. Hopefully. So, on that note, um, I don't know if No Face is still here. Let me see if he went live. No, it looks like Chow's the only one live right now. All right. All right. So if anybody would like to continue the conversation, Chow Yun Smut, also known as Cricket, is live. You can join her. Um, doesn't look like anybody else is live at the moment. My usual, if you're headed to bed and need them, night meds, sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side and you need them, and you're just starting your day and you need them, day meds, have a wonderful day. Make sure you take the time to find something beautiful to look at. It makes the day better. I don't think there's anything important. Good night, Tracy. We'll probably meet up sometime this weekend. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. I don't think anything important. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Um, yeah, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I am exhausted. So, on that note, folks, I appreciate the few that are still here. I appreciate everybody else that has already left. I appreciate the lurkers. I appreciate the chatters. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And on that note, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. And don't forget to be kind to yourself. I will talk to you.